Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making
steak fajitas. So this one goes out to JB. He asked for some steak, fajitas, spicy fajitas. This isn't quite spicy. So into this I'm going to be making some dry rub. That's some ground coriander, some smoked paprika, oregano, and some salt and pepper. Then I'm going to add in some fresh garlic, which I'm going to grate in. Give it a mix, and then we're going to add in the steak. While I'm doing that, I just want to take this moment in time just to say thank you very much for all the comments. It means the world to me. Also, it was great to see where everybody was watching it from, right from almost on my doorstep to the other all four corners of the globe, which is absolutely brilliant. So we're just getting that seasoning going, and then we can get it going from there. If this is the first time that you have come across the videos, if you can hit the like and subscribe button and put a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching it from, because it does always interest me to see where in the world this video actually pops up, which is always a nice thing to see. As you can see there, just getting into the garlic now, just opening that up, and I'm just going to grate that in. Now, I always do the dry rub and the veg first. That way you're only having to clean the board once, and I'm just grating that in. Now, when you're using a grater like this, always remember to, one, watch your fingers, but two, just to flip it over and get all that goodness, because as you can see, not much is actually falling into the bowl, it's all there. So just scrape that off and get that added in. Now, if you've not got any garlic, you can add in garlic powder and even a bit of onion powder into that, and it would be great. And at this stage, you could add in chili flakes as well. So you could add all those in. But this is my one, and for my family, don't want to add too much heat. Now on to the vegetables. And now you can cut these normal traditional fajita and cut them lengthwise. Completely up to you. I like to have them in chunks, so that's what I'm doing here. Just going to get them in chunks, and I'm going to do this in real time just to show you how quick this dish actually is. And I'm only just going to separate them just like that. The only thing that I've not shown you in real time so far is me grating the other garlic clove. So everything else is taking us maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes tops. So just cutting around the edges of the peppers, just top them, and then down the sides. And again, I want to keep these in chunks. So just do that. And again, just going to show you. So you take the top off the pepper, and then you just down the edge, top and down the edge, just like that. Make sure your knife's nice and sharp. Keep your fingers away, and you are laughing. Job done. And again, you could cut it sideways, just like I was demonstrating there, and you can have it a more traditional fajita, or you just have it in the chunks. With chicken fajitas, I tend to have strips, and with steak fajitas, I tend to have chunks. Now, I've just got rump steak. They were on offer at the local supermarket, so I think it was like 2 for £6 or something like that. So all I'm doing here is I'm just trimming up the rump steak. So you can see there are big bits of fat, which are great in steak when you're slow cooking them. You're roasting them off and you're rendering all that fat, and it keeps all the flavour in. But for fajitas, you don't want that. So I'm just doing a bit of butchering here, just again to show you. I've said it once, I've said it I don't know how many times, When you're feeding people, especially kids, the last thing you want is them to bite into something that they can't eat. One, choking hazard, but two, it can put them off that food at a very, very young age. And we all know, if any other parents out there, you already know it is hard to get them to come back to it after they've already decided they'd not like it. And it's the same with us. So you can see there, I'm just thinly slicing that steak. I've gone back to that bit of fat and just getting the extra bits of steak off it, just so he's showing you that there's waste not, want not on there. So pop that to the side. Then all we're going to do is we are going to add all that beef steak into the dry rub. Give it a mix. I do go back and pick up those 2 extra bits that I left on the board. Now on here I have the frying pan on at a high heat because I want to get that steak cooking. I chopped up the second steak. So get them on. Now, depending on how you like your steak, this is how you cook it. If you like it well done, you cook it well done. If you like it medium rare, you cook it medium rare. The key to this, however, is to watch it, and just before, a couple of minutes before you get it to how you like it, so you see there, it's cooking, still a bit pink on one side. At this stage, I'm now going to add in the vegetables. Just throwing them all in, and I'm just going to mix them around so they get coated in the flavouring as well. Give it a good old mix. At this stage, if you've not already got your hob on at a high heat, get it on a high heat so that you're quickly cooking the veg so that they're blistering, releasing some sweetness but retain their crunch, so that you've got that contrast of the nice melt in the mouth beef against the crunch of the veg. And you can see all that beautiful liquid that's been coming out of that. That's just all the vegetables releasing their flavours. And with this, I've just got some tortilla chips, some salsa and sour cream that I bought from the supermarket as well. You can make your own. I'll put up a link and a video on how to make your own fresh salsa. But this was a quick meal made in 15 minutes, and it feeds the family, and it's a family favourite, and we're just now going to plate up. Guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you are all looking after yourselves out there. From my family to yours. Till the next time. You can see it there. Thanks for watching. Single Dad signing off.